Hi, YouTube. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Gloria.
And I'm Nana Lynn.
And we are
one half
of the smaller tribe of the Mills tribe. Or 1 or 2 1 millionth or whatever.
I have no idea.
Of the rest of the tribe.
Yeah.
We don't know how many you'll ever see.
Just know that
there's a lot.
There's a bunch of us.
And it's about to get bigger.
Yeah, we probably will.
If you guys have never seen our faces before, we created a channel kind of just to talk about our wedding, inspire people, and give us something to do.
Yeah.
If she seems kind of distracted, she's playing her game.
Yeah, well, I will hop in and be talking to people as we go, but
yes.
Anyway, go ahead.
So, if you caught our last video, you know we've been talking about doing closets and just being organized.
Yeah, I should make her take you over there and show you the closet, why it needs done.
Oh, I'm gonna give them a before look.
Because it is, woo!
Well, and we're not doing just the wedding stuff.
No, we're not.
But we have a lot of stuff to do. This is our to-do list. If you've seen yesterday's video, you know we wrote out our to-do list. We're going to add and subtract from this as that gets done and as we talk. So, first thing we need to do, and this is kind of just going to go on here, on our to-do list, need to pick a date.
For,
that thing.
Yeah.
For Christmas party with girls and guys.
Guys will be here.
Well, with
guys that are here.
The guy.
Most of our groomsmen are out of state. Well, not all of them, but most of them are out of state.
With guys that we included. I'll just say that we included. Which I know sounds really bad, but we added like the guy that's stepping in for my father. Christian's involved, and his brother.
And his half-brother. Yeah, half-brother.
Which one? We didn't have Cameron.
Well, he's added for basically everything else, so.
I know.
All right, go. Talk.
Anyway, yes, if you're new, that's another thing if you're new here. We do bicker. You guys see it.
We don't bicker that much.
You see what we see. Anyway, we got asked a really good question. Do we have any like books or recommendations for calming ourselves down and keeping ourselves better? Like, do we have an app or anything that we use to keep ourselves calm?
I do. Let's see if I can find it. I have a wind phobia, and when we first moved in here, I started with this app because it's a nice gentle rain. It's a nice little thunderstorm if I want it to be. It's, you know, I can raise the volume of the wind. I can slow the wind down. I can speed it up. I can, you know, whatever. See if I can get it going here. What is the name of it? It's called Relax Rain. So you can put music with it, or you can, you know, do all this other stuff. And there's a nice little rain shower. I don't think you can see the picture, but there's a trees and and you can change it to whatever you want to change it to. And if you want to add music to it, you can add Island Paradise, Relaxing Piano. Let's try to see what that one is. Well, it's not playing, so.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there it is. We've got Deep Serenity, Touch of Zen. There's and then they've got, of course, the premium ones. So those are the 3 you can get for free. And on cheap and free is it. I can put, like I said, I can put thunder in it. I can do just regular thunder. Let me see if I can take the music out. Hold on. That is not what I wanted you to do, dang it. Get off of there. Okay. Anyway. What am I doing? I don't even know what
You're talking about
Okay,
the
there we go.
You don't have to give them a full description. Just
There we go.
but you're afraid of wind, not rain.
I am, but I can make it wind. I can kick the wind up. I can do all kinds of things, and that's what I've done. But I would recommend that, especially if you're like me, you're a country girl, and you like to hear the rain on the roof and all of that. I love to hear the rain on the roof. Oh, stop already. Anyway, back to whatever she was talking to you about.
Okay, and my thing is I don't really use an app because usually if I'm stressed out or mad, it's because of something I've read on my phone or something. So my go-to was always journaling or getting kind of a fill-in book. My go-to right now is Be a Blessing by Debbie Macomber. Okay. And it's a journal for cultivating kindness, joy, and inspiration. I paid $6 for it. I thought it was I got this at BAM, if you know what that is. But it just kind of goes through, there's some really pretty artwork. Like the front cover even is pretty. And it just takes you through, like, it gives you, like, there's some quotes, like this one says, there's one thing you have that no one else has is you. Your voice, your mind, your story, your vision. So write and draw and build and play and dance and live as only you can. By Neil Gaiman. Which is a life quote I live by, nobody is you.
That's right.
And it, like, she even gives you, like, a little thing of, like, how journaling helps you get through all times. And if you remember that you are you can do it. And then it goes into, let's get started looking at your garden. And it's like, and you take it however you want. If you want to take it spiritually, you can. Or you can take it as a realistic garden. And then you continue. And then she's like, who inspires you? And you can write people down. List some things that cause you stress. Which, everything.
Everything can cause you stress if you let it.
It seems like, to whom and what do you turn in times of, who do you turn to in times of stress? And you can talk about it. The fruit of the Spirit. And it talks about it. And then it, like, gives you different prompts. And like I said, there's places, like this one, what is your favorite quote that inspires you? And it, like, gives you little plants. It's in black and white, but
I would be coloring, you know me.
Which I color them in. But you can, like, write, like, a quote. Like, my favorite one is, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, Philippians 4:13.
And that hangs on my living room wall.
Yes, it does, and I was so happy. And she did not know that it was my favorite quote, but I told her the minute she hung it up.
To be honest with you,
What?
I actually put it up there to bug Christian.
Well, it's my favorite quote. So. And like I said, there's quotes. And by the end of the book, you're supposed to feel enlightened and well. I have obviously not gotten to work through it very long.
You will.
I tend to take it with me to church.
And see, I have this. She does journal in the mornings. I read a devotional. Well, I bought the devotional to read. I've not been a very good disciple in that respect because I haven't read. I think I can count them on the fingers of one hand. How many I've read. But in my defense, we've had sickness, we've had everything.
It's stressful. I mean,
it's been really, really stressful, and I should be reading more, and I intend to read more. So
I mean, when I was in high school, like my senior year, I got up at 5. I didn't have to be out the door till 6:30. I was up at 5:30, showered, ready to go by 6, and was sitting at my room because my brother always had friends over in the morning from 6 to 6:25 with my Bible journal, which I have one, some kind of lesson. I have a workbook and Bible thing I'm working through right now called Bad Girls. Excuse me. We just ate, so. journals, anything you could think of to just free the mind was what I did. And read the Bible. I had like a daily devotion. It was like 365 Days of God from excuse me.
Somebody has hiccups.
A little bit from Guidepost.
Mm-hmm.
I love Guidepost.
That's where I got mine from.
That's what.
Mornings with Jesus is what they call it.
What is it? Whatever.
But, you know, whatever brings you peace. I mean, if just sitting, listening to classical music or your favorite country song or rock or, you know, there's some music I can't imagine would make you peaceful inside, but
you guys that listen to death metal and tell me that it's peaceful, I listen to it myself. I mean, there's actually, I do like Skillet in them to an extent.
Yeah, but
I do not know how you guys sit there and tell me that makes you peaceful. That makes me want to get up
and kill something.
And kill something.
Yep.
Skillet, I have nothing against you. I really do listen to your music. Breaking Benjamin, same thing. But I seriously cannot imagine that being comforting.
And I can imagine that if you got into it and were headbanging and all the other stuff that people do for very long, that you would become peaceful because you'd be too tired to be anything but.
that has happened.
You know.
Anyway, so I don't know how we got from like nice peaceful journaling to rock.
I don't know, but we did. So you know,
but we've done that.
We're all. If you're wondering what I'm playing with, I have little gingerbread people. I have a boy over here who's running away, and a little girl. So yeah.
And I'm answering just some questions right now while we're sitting here before I have to get up and actually work.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. It's only 6:30 in the evening.
And with the time change coming up, I mean, it's getting dark outside already. Blah.
But we have been asked if we updated our planner. No. But you know, we can do that for you guys because we really probably should. Nana has a notepad over here that she's writing stuff down, and if she needs more paper, she always knows I'll hand her the paper binder.
Yep, no problem.
So, obviously, still got the same planner. Everyone keeps thinking I'm going to get a new one. I still might. I've wanted to get one just a little bigger because I've lost this thing 3 times in last month. Because I went Glow loses everything.
Right. I wasn't going to say that.
No, I will say it out loud. I'm a proud person to tell you I lose everything and I'm clumsy.
That's, you know.
So if we are lost in the woods being chased by wolves,
we just throw Glow to the wolves. And
Glow's just dying and don't follow. If I'm not dead, don't follow me. You're not going to get safety. You're going to get more lost out there in the woods.
You're going to get lost. Nah,
There's actually a story. Me and my friend, we were riding bikes in our town. And I mean, there's only so many roads you can go. Yeah, I still managed to get lost.
I've done that.
We looked down and we went,
Where are we?
And we're just and we just happened to be learning about Rome, and we're like, let's just follow a road. We'll end up in Rome at some point.
End up in Byesville, or
we ended up in Old Washington.
Eventually, we could have ended up in Zanesville, or
I've done that too. But anyway, we ended up getting to this place in Old Washington that had a phone, and we just asked him to use the phone, and we called my mom and said, "Hey, Mom, we're here. Can you come get us?"
And she probably said, "How in the did you get there?"
Yeah, she said, "How did you get there when you were on the street?"
We just kept turning right until the one time we turned left.
I said, we went down over this really big hill.
Yep.
And then we went straight, and then we turned. And we're here. Anyway, journal. The introduction. Your basics. When's our date? For people that don't know, May 23rd of next year. Location is our local park. I'm not giving names because this is the internet. We have creeps.
We sure do.
Yes.
Excuse me.
What is our colors? I want black. I don't want blue.
We have watermelon red, pink, blue, green,
That is the answer.
yellow,
That is my answer to that question.
pale blue. She's wearing a different shade of blue, like a teal.
It's like a teal, which I think is
Who am I forgetting? Purple.
purple.
I know I'm forgetting somebody
I
else.
do too, but anyway.
Navy blue.
Anyway, I'm gonna stick to my answer for the short version of this book. Anything you can imagine. Because we have... Oh, if you want something to write about, Nana, you could write the ledger of what we've talked about. So when we look back and I try to ask what this video is about.
Go ahead.
I didn't say dress colors. I said what's our colors for? Anything you can imagine is our color. Theme. Fun. Right?
Mm.
Like, we don't really have a main theme.
Well, because of the civil ceremony,
Yes.
we're going to have fun with the mock wedding.
If you want to, I was going to say, if you really want something, this is like a detail that, only a few people know. But nobody important watches this video. Well, that's not what I meant. That's not,
I know what you meant.
I'm going to explain myself because I know you guys don't. You guys just all took offense to that.
And you should have.
But you should have. I mean, I'm terrible at explaining things. Go ask anybody. I went to church.
What she meant was nobody in the wedding or
like the ones in the wedding already know this.
Yeah, so they don't watch the videos, and so if we tell a secret, it's not going to get out to them because, well,
but
it's okay.
Christian, we've already talked to the mayor about this. Well, I've talked to him about this, about using our actual rings in our civil, because Christian wants to use a ring pop, which is our idea. We're gonna put ring pops in the ring case.
And he said
that's fine. Oh, the mayor said he could do that. And then Christian came up with the idea. So we're getting ring. So in this next ring box we bought, we're putting ring pops, which is a very fun.
Now is that going to be for the fun ceremony or okay?
So basically, I already have had my ring.
Right.
I'm just gonna slip it in a baggies because when I go change, I'm gonna put my rings back on. If that makes any sense to you.
All I would do is hand them to, what I did was hand them to my maid of honor, and she wore it, and then when she handed me back my bouquet, she also handed me my ring.
Oh, we'll figure it out. We will see. But anyway, yeah, theme is fun. Important people and numbers. I don't write their numbers down just because I'd literally be writing the same 740 number every time.
Yeah.
I'm not finished yet. Who's our wedding planner? Who made the dresses? Who tailors the dresses? Where's our venue? Park. Where's, for both, officiant? The band, not doing that.
It's called stereo.
We are literally making a playlist and we're going to play it.
Right.
And, we have a DJ kinda. He's, maybe, that might play.
I don't know what he's going to do. He might.
Catering,
Haven't thought about it. Well, we have, but...
It says us on the book, but it's kind of a question mark.
That's still to be determined.
It's in the
TBD.
Liquor service, none.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Which we've already had one person be mad about that.
I don't care.
I don't either. Not my rule. But it was my rule to start with because the bride said it needs to be fair. Which is not such a bad thing to say.
The bride can't drink.
The bride's not even won't be old enough
to drink.
I'm adding it to our to-do list too. This is our to-do list, so I add stuff even though she's writing our ledger. What we do is I keep the ledgers that she writes for me, so I can kind of idea what these are about. Who's our photographer? Her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Who's our videographer? Her son.
Good thing I have a lot of kids.
She has 3 of them, and we put them all to use but one.
Oh, I'll put him to use. I'll find something for him.
Oh, he's the dad of the groom, so he already has a job. He has to.
He needs to talk to Christian, yes.
He needs to like just not have a complete meltdown.
He won't.
Oh, I know.
Because if he does, he has to leave, and he knows it.
Stationer.
Mhm.
Stationer. I don't know. You told me ask when I did this the first time.
Oh, yeah. We're doing the invitations and
Yeah, us.
So.
Baker is my maid of honor.
Well, hopefully.
She already said she'd do it. She said
She better do it.
between her and me, we're gonna do this. Decorations.
That's gonna be like the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, and they're gonna go down the park early and then go get dressed after they're done climbing around and doing their thing.
Yeah, and we're gonna use real nice setting spray. Oh, yes, I don't think we've showed these in a while.
Yep. See the yellow on that is actually food coloring and glue. Seriously.
We have used a lot of glue in this process.
Oh man, you haven't seen. And we're not done. We're gonna have to buy at least 2 more gallons.
Oh, I know.
And that'll make 5 gallons of glue, liquid glue, that we've used. But this is very pretty. We're still not done with it. I think we're gonna do the fairy lights inside, and then run the cord up through here, up through the hole in the top there, and then just fix it so you can turn it on and off. And then these line the walkway up, and I may get ambitious and just dip the ends in glue and then put glitter on them. I'm not sure of that yet.
I have. And then my little project is for the table. We have these that are gonna be pretty, but